it's getting nippy out. I guess this is a good time to talk about cold weather gear and how to stay warm in the winter and what I do on the cheap. You don't have to spend a lot of money, so I'll show you what I wear in the cold winters so you don't get these. All right. Hello, this is Uncle Jim, and this video is how to stay warm in the winter time and without spending a lot of money. You can do this on the cheap. All right, so this is what I do when I'm plowing or snow blowing out in freezing weather. I've plowed in 0-degree weather before, 5 degrees, and this has kept me warm the whole time. So the first thing you want is a full zip-up suit so you don't get cold wind getting in your back and all that. So this is crucial. A full zip-up zoot suit is what I call it. All right. And it really doesn't matter too much. This one was made in Vietnam. I like Carhartt and stuff. You can get those kinds. But this one is 7 years old. It's been through the washing machine a million times. I'm going to show you, this year I decided to make it waterproof because the waterproofing started going out on it with wear and washing machine. And we'll cover that at the end of the video. So I sprayed some waterproofing on it. And I'll probably be good for another at least 6 years because it hasn't worn out on me. So this is an inexpensive suit. It was made in Vietnam, better than China. It's Walls Company was the name, but it was like $45. And it's insulated. It was waterproof for 7 years anyway, until I waterproofed it, and we'll show you that later. It's got zip-up pockets. It's got an inner pocket for your gun while you're plowing, which is really nice. It's a side pocket. It holds most guns. On here, you have dual pockets, as you can see. And one is to get to your inside, and the other one is for the outside. And I run my camera, I use my phone in the front pocket when I'm plowing and just pull it out while I'm doing videos. And you can use the other pocket for whatever, and the inside pockets are nice. And the inner pocket's nice because inside of this, I'll just wear my relaxo pants or sweatpants. You could do long johns, but I just like my relaxo pants. They're kind of like sweatpants. So I wear that inside. And then they have zip-ups for your boots. And, you know, a nice collar. Everything is nice and warm. I couldn't believe how warm this is. All right, so what I wear underneath that is a tight, I like it a little bit on the tight side, a fleece hoodie, which is very inexpensive. And it's fleece, and that really keeps your core warm here. Clint needs to be a little warmer. Anyway, that's key. So that is key. And then you need boots. These boots, I think I got for $22. I keep buying them they last me about 4 or 5 years. They have really good tread. They're rated for below 0 degrees, rubber bottom, and then some kind of synthetic on top. You can just wear regular socks at 0 degrees and no problem. You don't have to double up. The gloves I like preferably when I'm on the quad or the tractor snow blowing. I like leather with lamb wool on the inside, but they will get wet. And I like to have 2 gloves handy, 2 pairs. So if I come up and they start getting wet, I'll change the gloves. Because your gloves and your front end, when you're plowing, you get sprayed with snow all the time and ice and everything. And so it's good to keep your front end and your gloves. Now for the head, you need a Russian hat. The Russians knew what they were doing. You need some kind of Russian hat. They knew exactly what's going on in the wintertime. And then when it's 0 degrees for my face, I'll put a face mask on, but it'll fog up your glasses, your sunglasses if it's sunny out. But that's a must. And then you can do a face mask if it gets super cold on your face. But the fleece, this, that is crucial, and good boots, okay? And I like slip-on boots with good tread. And those were like $22. And they do really well. You don't need to double up on socks or anything like that. All right, so that's basically my gear when I'm plowing down to 0 degrees, and I'm warm the whole time. Sometimes I'm sweating actually. And the hoodie helps on the back of your neck. And then if you want to use a face mask when it's super cold on your face, but that's not usually the issue. Good boots, good gloves, good full-size suit. You need a full-length suit. And I've used this in the Jamaican bobsled runs. I can't believe how long this suit lasted me. It's been 7 years and it's still going. I wash it often in the machine. And today we sprayed it with some water repellent because I started getting soaked last year. And so it wore off from all the washings. And we'll talk about that. All right. So that's basically it. And that's all you need. So there's not much money here. 45, 22, whatever that costs. Say you paid 20, and gloves. And a fleece. Another 15. Okay, so I got my suit hung up on a tree, and I'm gonna be trying this stuff out. This is, let's do a close-up. Soft sole silicone waterproofing for your boots, your tents, your clothes, just about anything. And they say to give it 2 light coats, don't oversaturate. So I'm going to give this a light spray and then do a second coat. And there's a few areas I'm going to concentrate on. Okay, so I shook it up real good, and I want to get the shoulders up right in the face, the collar, the front for sure. It's a little stinky, but it's probably going to work really well. All right. Okay, I gave it a first coat, and I'm letting it dry. You know, you got to let it dry before the second coat. I did notice it's stinky. If you sniff your suit, it is a little stinky, and you want to air it out in the garage or somewhere for a day or two. But it seems to have soaked in and dried out nicely. Just follow the directions. Now I'm going to give it a second coat, and there's some crucial areas on this. Your shoulders, the whole front half, because I get sprayed with snow when I'm plowing. You do it all, and then especially the crotch. You got to get the crotch. Do your leg lifting and spray under there. You don't want jungle rot, okay? Crotch is very important. All right, so I'll give it a second coat. I think I'll hit the boots with 1 coat. They're pretty good. Maybe my gloves, and we'll go from there. Oh yeah. Don't forget the crotch, people. Crotch is important. And you want to make sure and take a shower after this. Luckily, I didn't take a shower. And we'll see what happens. Next plow, anyway. There's the boots over there. Gave them a shot. Gave the gloves a shot just for the hell of it. But this looks like it's going to preserve the suit for another 7 years. And it was cheap and easy. This wasn't that much money either. You can use it on all kinds of stuff. I still got 3/4 of a can. All right. All right, we're all done. Didn't take long. Got the whole gear waterproofed. Make sure to get your pockets really good. I keep my cell phone in the front pocket for filming, and also a little pistol. And everything should be protected. And I think we're good to go. So bring on the winter. I'll get another 7 years out of that suit, which was like 45 bucks. And it is so warm, that's all you need. Okay, so after using the water repellent spray, the silicone spray, that thing stunk like hell. There's no way you're bringing that in the house, even after it dries. I had to leave it in the garage for 2 days, and it stunk the garage up. But after that, it doesn't smell at all, so it went away. So there's that. Be cautious of that if you're using water repellent spray. But I think the washing machine, over all the years, it takes away the original repellent. But after that, I did a water test on this, and it beads right off. So I think I'm good for another 6 years with a cheap can of water repellent. And make sure you let it dry in the garage for 2 days, because there's no way I'm bringing that in the house. Now I can. I can't even smell it. So that's good. So I guess that's it. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I'm going to get another 6 years out of this, unless I screw up the zipper on this thing. You got to be careful on the zipper. I think my son's suit, he has Carhartt or something. He screwed up the zipper on it, and then you got a problem. But if you're careful with your zippers, you're good to go. And you're going to stay warm. I'm a guy that proves it every day out there. I'm shooting on with this suit on, and I'm doing bobsled runs. All winter long I wear this suit, and it is held up. Look at how good this looks after 7 years. It's got a few wear marks, but man, I'm very impressed. And that was a $45 suit, and that's your major thing for keeping warm. The fleece actually really helps. You'll be sweating in that thing. And then a good pair of boots, but you don't have to spend a lot on boots. These cheap boots work great. I do like the leather, Georgia boy, leather gloves. And then obviously you gotta have the Russian hat. The Russian hat keeps your head warm and keeps your whole body warm, because that's where you exhaust. Until next time, thanks for watching.